Good evening and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh. Here are today's headlines. Massive fire in Delhi's Anaj Mandi. At least 43 people killed. The Delhi government orders a magisterial probe and Prime Minister Narendra Modi announces ex-gratia of 2 lakh rupees each to the next of kin of those killed. India and China begin a joint military training at Umroi. The 14-day exercise involves tactical level operations in a semi-urban terrain. Centre to set up a mega food park in Meghalaya, announces Union Minister of State for Food Processing Rameshwar Teli. And India to take on West Indies in the second T20 cricket match at Thiruvananthapuram today. The hosts lead the series 1-0. The news in detail. In the national capital, at least 43 people were killed after a massive fire broke out in Anaj Mandi at Rani Jhansi Road early today morning. Delhi police said 60 people were rescued and out of them 43 died in the tragic incident. The injured were admitted to LNJP, RML and Hindu Rao hospitals. Fire service officials said 34 fire tenders were pressed into service. Most of the rescued persons were affected by smoke. The Delhi government has ordered a magisterial probe into the fire incident in the national capital. President Ramnath Kovind and Prime Minister Narendra Modi have expressed concern over the fire incident. Modi announced an ex-gratia of 2 lakh rupees each from the Prime Minister's National Relief Fund to the next of kin of those who have lost their lives in the incident. The Indian and Chinese militaries began their joint exercise in the northeastern state of Meghalaya on Saturday. The annual exercise, Hand in Hand 2019, with the theme of counter-terrorism under a United Nations mandate, is being conducted at the state-of-the-art joint training node at Umroi cantonment, about 25 kilometers from Shillong, and will conclude on December 20th. A total of 130 troopers of the People's Liberation Army, led by Colonel Hu Changwang of the 1st Infantry Battalion, Tibet's military command and the Indian contingent led by Colonel K.J. Singh are taking part in the 8th edition of the exercise between the strong armies. During the 14-day exercise, the Indian and Chinese armies will engage in a joint military exercise that will involve tactical level operations in a semi-urban terrain for an international counter-terrorist operation.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. 中印官兵共同生活、共同学习，共同研究训法战法，共同提高联合反恐能力。
This joint training exercise, our two contingents will live together, learn together, and have research on training methods, tactics, commanding procedures together to improve the counterterrorism ability.
通过联训进一步深化双方军事交流合作。
Through the joint training exercise, we will reach better understanding and deepen our friendship.
增强双方互助信任。
And also improve the mutual understanding.
加深两军传统友谊。
And to maintain our traditional friendship between Indian Army and the Chinese People's Liberation Army.
Union Minister of State for Food Processing Rameshwar Teli has said that the Northeast is known for organic farming, which must be showcased and emulated in other parts of the country. He said that the Ministry of Food Processing is focusing on organic farming and products. He also informed that mega food parks have been sanctioned for all the northeastern states except for Meghalaya and Sikkim. But he announced that Meghalaya will soon have its own mega food park. He said this while speaking at the concluding program of the 3-day Northeast Food Show in Shillong on Friday. He also assured of all support from his ministry for setting up food processing and industries in the northeastern region.
हमारी 1,100 करोड़ हम लोग रखे हैं नॉर्थ ईस्ट के लिए और पूरा हमारी बजट 20 तक 6,000 करोड़ है हमारा डिपार्टमेंट का, फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्री डिपार्टमेंट का। क्योंकि आप लोग मालूम है कि हमारा जो बजट है वो बजट से 10% हमें नॉर्थ ईस्ट में खर्चा करना। तो मैंने जब एक डिपार्टमेंट संभाला तो मैं देखा कि हमारा जो 10% हमें खर्चा करना चाहिए हमारा डिपार्टमेंट का पैसा, वो खर्चा हुआ ही नहीं आज तक, प्रपोजल गया ही नहीं हमारे डिपार्टमेंट में। अब मैं आने के बाद मैं पूरा कोशिश कर रहा हूं कि हमारा नॉर्थ ईस्ट में 8 स्टेट में कैसे अपना डिपार्टमेंट का काम हो।
The Central GST and State GST authorities organized a nationwide GST stakeholder feedback diwas on Saturday to gather feedback on the new system for filing returns. The system will be introduced from April 1st, 2020. These feedback sessions were attended by all prominent chambers of commerce and industry and other organizations representing taxpayers and tax practitioners and compliance managers. Taxpayers expressed happiness over the new GST returns and hoped that it is more transparent and easier to use. Speaking to DD News Shillong, Joint Commissioner GST Meghalaya Suvendas Gupta said that in Meghalaya, over 1,000 taxpayers have participated and various feedback has been received. Meanwhile, Assistant Commissioner GST Animesh Tiwari said this new regime will surely help in boosting the country's economy.
In Meghalaya state, we have been given the task to get the feedback from around 1,000 taxpayers. Till now, we have been successful in getting almost the target of nearly 1,000 taxpayers, the feedback. We have a special feedback form in which they have given their feedback.
All the taxpayers have been encouraged to try this return. As a matter of policy, under the guidance of Honorable Finance Minister, we have employed this approach of getting a direct feedback from the stakeholders. Their comments, suggestions and constructive improvement feedback is being duly noted, incorporated.
Nazareth Hospital of Shillong on Saturday celebrated its Diamond Jubilee. Established in the year 1959, the private hospital has served immensely in the health sector. A program was organized on the hospital premises on the occasion. Speaking as the chief guest, the State Health and Family Welfare Minister A.L. Heck said that the hospital since its inception has gone through several ups and downs but has never failed in attending to its patients. Meanwhile, local MLA Dr. Ampareen Lingdaw also added that the hospital has faced many challenges but the challenges themselves have molded it to be a better institution. Earlier, awards were also given to 9 employees for their 25 years of service in the institution.
These voluntary non-profit organizations, which initially started in 1959, and humble outpatients treatment center, has through the years seen progressive expansion with a rich heritage of service catering the ever-growing needs of society.
These problems that you've had were deterrents, were challenges that actually molded you into a better institution. I cannot imagine that there have been times when the board members, along with the administrator and of course the chief medical officer, were put to test.
Over to sports, India will take on West Indies in the second T20 of the 3-match cricket series at Thiruvananthapuram today. The match will start at 7 p.m. Earlier, India defeated the visitors by 6 wickets in the first match at Hyderabad on Friday to take a 1-0 lead in the T20 series. A win today will not only help India seal their second series, but also give them a chance to test the fringe players as they continue their preparations for the T20 World Cup. Here's the weather report in Shillong. The maximum temperature was 17.3 degrees Celsius with the minimum temperature at 7.4 degrees Celsius with no rainfall. The relative humidity in the morning was 33%, rising to 81% in the evening. The weather forecast shows us weather is most likely to remain dry over Meghalaya. And for our viewers who missed out, here's a recap of today's headlines. Massive fire in Delhi's Anaj Mandi, at least 43 people killed. Delhi government orders a magisterial probe and Prime Minister Narendra Modi announces ex-gratia of 2 lakh rupees each to the next of kin of those killed. India and China began a joint military training at Umroi. The 14-day exercise involves tactical level operations in a semi-urban terrain. Centre to set up a mega food park in Meghalaya announces Union Minister of State for Food Processing Rameshwar Teli. And India to take on West Indies in the second T20 cricket match at Thiruvananthapuram today, with the hosts leading the series 1-0. That's all the news we have for you today. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening.